Rocca in New York last week, more than 19,000 fans packed Madison Square Garden. The gate was 61,000, and more than 10,000 fans were turned away because they just simply couldn't get in. Was that the largest gate for you?
No, Ed. My largest crowd was in Caracas, Venezuela, just last year, and was 132,000 people.
And what are some of the other large gates you've wrestled before?
Well, in Japan, about 90,000, Yokohama. In Chicago, about 41,000 too. And in Miami Beach, it was an open air, another 38,000. And in Paris, France, about 33,000.
Well, how did you get started in the wrestling game?
Well, I was playing rugby, see, which is like American football, very close. And in Argentina in 1943, they organized international championship invitation, which means they invite the best wrestlers around the world to compete for the world championship in Buenos Aires. At that time I was just a young guy, and I was just 18 years old, and nobody in Argentina was in condition to compete with the international star. But I was built pretty good, and the promoter thought then I could have a chance against them. Well, I was 8 months in special training, and for 6 years, straight year, I won that international championship.
You're the top drawing card here in America, and of course you're making a lot of money now. What do you intend to do when you retire? Do you have any retirement plans?
Well, Ed, yes, I got a wonderful idea. First, I want to stay to America, which to me was a manna from the sky. Second one, I want to try to help the youth of today, which got the responsibility of the country. I want to open some maybe chain of gymnasium and teach them to be a good athlete and, of course, good citizen, because we need it.
Rocca, how much does the average wrestler here in America on the pro circuit make a year?
Well, I would say roughly $15,000 half.
Do wrestlers ever lose their tempers in the ring? Do they ever actually hurt each other, or is it all just put on?
No, they try hard, very hard. And any human being, I believe, got right to lose the temper once in a while.
Well, now, it's been suggested that pro wrestling be put under the jurisdiction of the state athletic commissions throughout the country. In some states, that's true, and in some states, it's not. Do you think if that were done, that professional wrestling would be hurt, that the showmanship would be taken out of it?
No, I don't think so, Ed. On the contrary, any wrestler would be with the responsibility to go in the ring in better shape and to try hard, because the commission otherwise could stop the matches and even take the money away from them. So, in other words, I believe the commission will help wrestling to go in the highest ways possible.
Well, isn't it true that wrestlers travel from town to town together? In other words, after a match is over tonight, they all take their showers, pack up their gear, get in the car, and go on to another town together, and they're really not enemies at all.
Well, see, I believe the American people, they are intelligent enough to understand that when the competition is over, we are human beings. We are not animals, see? And it's just like you go in the court and fight a case, and when the thing is over, they go and have lunch together. And before, they was fighting and almost trying to kill each other.
Antonino Rocca, profiled by NBC's David Brinkley in 1962.
A lot of the performers in wrestling shows are blubbery freaks, clowns, and sideshow actors in theatrical costumes. But Rocca is an athlete, a former rugby champion, and something of a physical marvel. 228 pounds, mostly muscle, good in every sport he has tried. He goes to the most extreme lengths to keep himself physically hard.
I believe that this is a great privilege to live in a great country as this one. Our country, because just since last year, I become an American citizen. I'm very proud to be one of them.
The second-raters, the bums, and the freaks have been in the ring and warmed up the customers, and now it is time for the Latin hero. He will appear all muscle and animal vigor, and the audience will sit there and watch him act out their dreams. He may lose the first fall, but in the end, his great strength and noble purpose, like virtue, always wins. They watch this act over and over and never tire of it, If anyone tells them it is all planned, they don't care. They just like the show and they like the way it turns out. If it takes some planning and arranging to make it turn out right, that's the way it is everywhere in life and nobody cares.
He weighs 219.
Even if it is all arranged, it is a nationalistic morality play. Good against evil. Our guys against their guys. And no matter what happens in everyday life in New York, tonight, in this wrestling ring, our guys are going to win.
Come on, Juan.
Feeling they have won, and that here, if nowhere else, they have seen justice. That's how it is to be a hero in a day when we don't have many. With his influence among the members of a minority, Tony could be some kind of demagogue, political or otherwise, and translate his popularity into power, as others have. But instead, he sticks to wrestling, lectures his admirers to respect their parents, play it straight, educate themselves, and love their country.
Antonino Rocca was one of the biggest draws in the world of wrestling. He liked to claim that he would live to be 150 because he had found the secret of life, good circulation of the blood. Didn't work out that way. Rocca died in 1977 at age 49. A career in professional wrestling can be a stepping stone to success.